Welcome back.
Push the button.
Oh, come on, man. Not like this.
Wait a minute.
That's what I call a smoke show.
There's something there.
I bet he's got a piece on him.
This is the Knockground Boy.
Welcome back to another episode with your two favorite boys.
Yes, sir.
Man, I'm telling you, it feels like spring, and I am happy,
I'm
dude.
loving it, dude. I'm loving this weather here.
Sun is shining. It's a little warm out. And you know what sounds really good with that?
Ugh.
That sound right there.
The Rocky Mountains?
The Rocky Mountains. I don't even really care for Colorado that much.
Yeah.
But I do like their mountains.
Yeah, fuck the Broncos, right?
Fuck the Nuggies, really.
Oh, fuck the Nuggets.
The Avalanche, get out of here. And then no one talks about the Rockies because, come on.
Yeah, who wants to play in that shit?
No one wants to play in that.
No, sir.
But their beer, I like it. People talk crap on it.
On the beer?
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's just piss water. And, hey, that's fine. Like, there's some more beer that's more flavorful.
One of the best beers I've ever had, where? Turkey.
Really?
Oh, my God.
Why'd you like it so much?
I don't know. The flavor was really good. Mm-hmm. It was like a lighter ale kind of thing. I don't know, man. Don't ask me.
Oh, dude.
I couldn't tell you.
I remember the one I like in the Bahamas.
Oh, the
Kalik. And the reason why they call it is because that's the sound the bell makes. And I was like, well, you know what? I dig that.
I was like, is it colic? Is it calic?
I think we called it cowlick at first too.
Yeah.
And they go, oh, kalik. I'm like, listen, buddy.
Yeah. I know the British just left not too many years ago, but
yeah, if you don't want red, white, and blue coming over here,
yeah, we'll call it what we call it.
But you know what? They liked us because we're Californian.
Oh, my bad.
Ooh.
Yep. Ding Frazo Don.
Yeah, dude. That's someone say frowned upon.
Yep.
But they love California because people from New York, they're kind of just like rude, as they call it. And I don't really meet too many people from New York, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But I'm over here like Californians aren't much better, dude. They're fake nice to you. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's genuine.
No, it's not.
But a lot happening in the world. I mean, where does one even begin? Top of the charts for us. We lost a lovely lady who became a saint recently.
Yes.
Our grandma, she passed away. I don't know why we're starting all these off with deaths going on.
Hopefully this ain't a reoccurring thing.
Yeah, right. Which guys is this podcast about? Losing family members.
Yeah. The floor's clam.
Yeah, the floor's getting smaller. I know, but it was our dad's mom. She passed away, 95.
Good run.
Dude, damn good run.
Solid run.
I hope I look half as good as she did. Beautiful day for it, and she'll be missed. But like 95, she was in a home.
Seen a lot, lived through a lot.
I'm not glad she's gone, but like I'm not sad. I'm gonna miss her.
Yeah, I'll miss her.
I'm not like, oh, like my heart won't go on. I was like, nope. Like I'm happy because that's no way to live.
Yeah, towards the end it was rough, right? Because she suffered from Alzheimer's and dementia, and so it was. The light was on, right?
Yeah, engine running, but no one home.
God bless her.
Yeah,
and we love you.
Yeah, she's up there with Pops, and we're having a good run.
Yeah, up there with Pops, Grandpa, Cuz.
Oh yeah,
Fortunately,
lots of family members, but good company.
Last one of her siblings.
Yeah, the old guard.
Yeah.
I
thought she was going to outlive everybody, to be honest with you.
Dude, the spiteful ones lived the longest. She woke up every day and spit in the face of Grim Reaper.
Yep. Yeah.
Not today, Satan.
Yeah. I loved her stories she's always told.
What's your favorite one?
So one of my favorite ones is when she was like a teen, right? I think like 13 or 14. World War II was going on. Them Germans were starting that mess, right?
Yeah, she was there for the kickoff and the end.
Yeah, and so what happened? One of her stories was her and her friends were like in the field, or no, they're doing something.
No, you're right. They're in the field.
In the field, and then there was a POW camp right close to them, and she said that they started offloading Germans, and there was German soldiers, Nazis, right? Yep. And they'd be at the fence line.
Yep.
And so what her and her friends would do would wave at them. And she's got others. They're so handsome, she said. And I go, oh, you one of them traitors.
Oh, did you ever see what happened
Yeah.
to the girls that the French girls? They got it the worst.
Oh yeah, they got tarred and feathered. Buddy.
Head shaved too.
Head shaved, tarred and feathered. And I go, oh, you a traitor? Shut up, Danny.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I go,
You couldn't tell grandma anything.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite ones with her was, man, so towards the end, she kind of, I think she forgot her age because, I'd be hanging out with her and just, like, oh, grandma, what do you want to do? You want to get some food? You want to watch a movie? What do you want to do? What kind of movie?
Yeah.
First of all, I don't know why she whispered a lot, but she did.
She's used to sneaking shit. That's why.
Exactly. But she, I was like, well, what kind of movie do you want to watch? And she was like, is it a porno? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And she was like, I was like, do you want to watch that? She was like, no. I was like, dirty old.
Yeah. That smut.
Yeah. Not in this house. We're Catholics, not good ones, but we lie.
Yeah, we do an effort.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, not that hard of an effort. But yeah, no, she cracked me up.
Good woman.
Yeah, and like I said, if you were awake, we did the same thing with Pops. If you're awake, you're gonna get made fun of too.
Oh yeah, you just because you lay in there, right?
Everyone's getting cooked.
Yeah. No off limits here,
Dude.
Oh, you sick and not feeling good? Roasted.
Yeah, what do you got?
Yeah.
A little cold, cancer.
Yeah.
Made up.
Yeah. Remember, Dad, you'd be sick as a dog, probably have pneumonia or some shit, right? And he'd be like, oh, it's allergies.
Oh, dude. Man never believed in sickness. It was allergies or the crud.
Yeah, when he said yeah, I got cancer and all this and that, allergies. Maybe do some push-ups.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe get some fresh air.
Yeah, get out of the house, dude.
Yeah, no.
Go play a par 3.
And you could never tell him anything because he just wouldn't believe you.
Shrugged it off.
Yeah, Bill Different, as the man would say. But then what else is going on? Man, we got people losing their freaking minds nowadays about Elon getting in the books and find out what we're spending our money on.
It's not good. Not looking good.
Dude, what's something that like you've heard that surprised you?
I think the dumb fucking what's it called? When they what's it? When there's the certain studies that they do.
Oh yeah, research.
Yeah, research studies. Like, I don't know. There's a few of them out there that were talking about. Here, let me pull one up.
So there's one that I heard. Mm-hmm. They had tested the alarm clock alarm. That was what the research was.
Yeah.
But I did hear one dude, he was making fun of it. He goes, yeah, just lost my job. I worked for the government, and it was my job to make sure the wheels on the bus went round and round.
Oh, yeah. Now we'll never know.
And I was like, damn, this dude lost a job like that sucks. Like, let me learn this. And then he said, making light of it. Like, oh, well played, sir. Well played.
Yeah.
I think one of the ones that kind of shocked me were the Treasury can't account for $22 billion. And that's a billion with a B.
Yeah. Not no M.
Bro, if I'm losing $100 out of my bank account, I want to know where it went.
Yeah.
And chances are, probably went something stupid, forgot to spend. Hey, that's fine. But like, let's keep track of that, man.
Exactly. We want to know where we're going to.
Like one of my things is, and this is just my idea, you can't be in charge of budgeting committees or anything unless you got like a 750 credit score.
Yeah.
Like, show me you're responsible.
Yeah. Show me how you, then you're just curious. Like, it's just a domino effect on all the spending, all the money,
right.
And then, oh my God, it's just a slimy business.
Well, and and that's on both sides. I know some people are like, oh, like Democrats are such scumbags, and then the other side too, Republicans are such scumbags.
Oh yeah.
I think it's on both sides, and I think if we were to come from a genuine spot of like, you know what, let's clean house.
Yeah.
And I think of it like a business where it's, if everyone's had those employees where they didn't do anything.
Yeah. Faked it till they make
Faked it. Why are you here? Mm-hmm. Let's get them out of here. And I know it's like, it sucks because there might be some people who get, some of that crossfire, but I don't think it's bad.
Yeah.
Just one man's opinion.
But yeah, I mean, he like, was it like the food dye things that are being cut out, right?
Yep.
And then we got the educational, was it reform?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what's going?
That's something that's going to be coming down the line, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean.
There's going to be bumps along the road.
Oh, yeah. Ain't nothing going to be smooth sailing.
But I do like some of the fun things that Trump did.
Mm-hmm.
He was there for Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
He was did a lap at Daytona 500.
Yes, sir. How cool was that?
Dude, that's fucking dope. But then there's some sad news. Bittersweet news, I should say. Those damn Canucks. We're talking smack. And I understand why they don't like the U.S. because, Trump was threatening some tariffs, and that's going to make shit more expensive. Right? I understand that. But then they had the audacity
to boo
Old Glory song.
Mm-hmm.
I rewatched that game after just hearing about it.
Yeah.
Like from start to finish. Dude, I love the fact that it was two brothers that started both those fights.
Mm-hmm. I think Kachuks.
Yeah,
Kachuks.
did it remind you of like the Mighty Ducks, like the Bash brothers just going around and just wailing on them?
It reminded me of that movie Slapshot.
Dude, yeah. Do you think I asked Mom, I was like, do you think they like have Hot Wheels in their bag?
Yeah, Slapshot Hanson brothers, dude.
Dude. You know what? They were adorable is what they were.
Yeah. I like that part where in that movie, they're playing the national anthem. They already got in a fight before they're in the warm-ups.
Yeah.
And the ref comes up to, all right, I want a good, clean game here. He goes, I'm trying to listen to the fucking song.
Yeah. You're just scaring the ref.
Yeah.
Dude, I was waiting for the ref to catch heat. Like, an accidental side check or something. Yeah. But then, the last game they had on Thursday.
Tough loss.
But like, talk about going to overtime.
Mm-hmm. It was a good game, though.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
I just don't like losing.
Yeah. I mean, it starts with the B, the goalie for Canada.
Let's see if we pull him up.
What amazing stops he did.
Okay.
A lot of glove saves. A lot of, finding the puck through traffic.
Oh, Jordan Bennington. Yeah, solid dude.
Guy's a stud.
Dude, took on 29 shots in just overtime alone.
I mean, you took 29 shots too before, but you ain't
dude, first of all, a lot are going to get through, some on my back, you know?
Yeah.
And no shame.
Well, the guy's a stud, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, good hockey's good hockey.
And this is not even like the Stanley Cup. This is supposed to be friendlies.
Not friendly, sir.
Dude, they felt like it was Game 7 both times.
I'll tell you what, Sweden, I mean, they didn't do a whole lot, but I mean, they got a good team.
Oh, yeah. I think the best of the best from those four countries.
Yeah, it was great.
So
I love it. I love it.
I think hockey came back big. You know what's interesting about that first game? It happened the same weekend as the NBA All-Stars. Mm-hmm. And I feel like the NBA All-Stars kind of got overshadowed.
I didn't even watch it.
I don't remember anyone talking about it. Everyone was talking about
listen, let me be real here. The NBA All-Star game, it's just like a circus.
Right.
It's just, see some, you want to see some competitive, it's the best of the league. You want to see some competitiveness. And I feel like it kind of lacking. Like,
I feel like it was more of a friendly game. Like,
yeah, I mean, they're just doing crazy shots. There's no defense. Defense is non-existent.
Right.
In the All-Star game. I mean, a 3-point contest, who won that? I don't know. Who won the slam dunk contest? That's boring as shit.
Yeah, but you know what? If I'm being fair, I really don't give a shit about MLBs.
If you're 6'6" or 6'7", bitch, you should be able to dunk.
It's a mandatory. But do you watch like the All-Star game stuff for the MLB?
I'll tell you what. I haven't watched a real baseball game in a long time ever since the A's were planning on leaving.
Oh, dude.
I haven't watched NFL game except for the Super Bowl, what little bit I did watch.
Yeah.
Since the Raiders left.
Yep.
So my heart in professional sports kind of has been broken. I'm a Sharks fan.
Okay. And
they sucked the last year and they kind of sucked this year.
Okay.
But I still watch a game here or there.
Yeah.
Because I like hockey. I think it's very competitive.
I think those tickets might be a little bit cheaper then.
The damn near should be.
When they suck, they usually go a little
They
cheaper.
should. I mean, I remember. I remember when it was Patrick Marlowe,
Yeah.
and Joe Thornton, and Pavelski.
Oh, keep talking,
and,
Daddy.
I mean, Vinatieri. I mean, dude,
Yeah.
it's great.
Dude, Joe Pavelski made the
Great.
name Joe great again.
Oh, dude, he did. And Patrick Marlowe, say what you say about him being a captain. I didn't know the guy, but I felt like he was a great leader.
Yeah. Hey, took him to the Stanley.
He did.
Yeah.
I mean, the loss, tough
Well,
one.
it doesn't, but what are you going to do?
Joe Thornton, I think we just kept him around for
A little too long?
a little. Yeah, he was a little long in the tooth there. I think it was just for the fans' sake, but I mean, Brent Burns. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Now, what about basketball? I think you're forgetting an important team there, bud.
So the Kings fans.
Yeah.
It's
tough. It's tough being a Kings fan.
It's tough to watch, but I do watch it. Like I say, I find myself watching more college. I even find myself watching more college hockey.
Really?
Dude, a little good Minnesota fucking hockey game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? Let's be fair. I still get excited about an NBA game. I was watching the Warriors Kings game last night. Tough loss, but also no team really great.
Yeah.
A lot of trades moving, so like it's going to take a while for that cohesion. I'm curious to see how things progress because now the season's really starting to wind up.
You think the Kings are playoff bound?
They're going to get in by the skin of their teeth. And if they make it past the first round, it's about as good as it gets.
Yeah.
And that's the hard truth. But I don't think the Lakers are doing any better this year. So that makes me feel good.
I mean, now that they got Luka, I don't know.
Well, true. But
They got rid of that headache, Anthony Davis.
got rid of Bronny.
No, he's still there, ain't he?
I thought he was in the G League.
I thought they brought him back up.
Let's see. Let's take a look. You know what? I hate to spread rumors.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Bronny James.
Yeah, I think he's back up with the daddy. Pretty sure he is. And then, it's
If he is, I am very pissed. Check out his stats for this year.
let me see it.
1.4 points average.
What's his average time on the court?
You know what? That's a good question. Let's take a look at that. A lot of zeros. 4.2 minutes.
Okay, that kind of averages assists.
Assists, 0.5.
I mean,
Rebounds, 0.4.
okay. Blocks, steals.
Where
we at?
I have to go to more stats. Let me pull that up. Not really getting that information in there.
Mm-hmm.
But wait, is there a thing? No, there's not. But that's, man, it's heartbreaking to see. His dad really sold him. I think LA, they got hoodwinked, dude.
I mean, it's like a blue collar job, right?
Uh-huh.
Dad, I want to work where you work. Okay, well I could get you in. Okay, what am I going to be doing? He should be operating a shovel. They try to throw him in heavy equipment so I can just make it black and white for the guys out there to understand. It's like bringing the foreman's son and he's straight up in operating heavy equipment when he should be operating a shovel as it should be.
I think that is, especially like if you're talking about like an owner's son getting into that family business, you're starting at the bottom.
Okay, are you going to be mad once the Kansas City Chiefs owner steps down and that daughter step up?
Hold up.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think she's already done her time. I'm pretty sure she's seen the team and has an eye for talent. Do I follow her on Instagram? Yes, I do. Sure do. Yeah. I heard the name. I saw this beautiful girl, Gracie Hunt. I was like,
yeah,
you're hot. And then I was like, damn, this bitch really gets in with the fucking Chiefs on all these games. Like, who does she know? And then I actually looked her up. I was like, oh, that's Dad's girl. Yeah. If I was her father.
Yeah.
Break my heart a little bit. I'm like, fuck, she's a whore. She's a whore.
How do you know?
You want to see?
And I see the pictures.
I mean,
yeah.
Come on. You know, like, okay, maybe a whore might be a tough word.
Yeah.
Kind of a slut.
Yeah, skank.
And here's the thing.
Is skank worse than
Here's
whore?
the thing. Yes, skanks are free.
Okay.
But here's the thing. If I'm being honest,
Be honest. That's why we're here.
I'm here for it because the world needs it. You know what? And I think maybe she held back from the team, and that's maybe why they lost the game. I think a lot of people blame the coach or blame the starting team.
Well,
But let's also blame the distractions. Did we need T Sweezy? Sure didn't, and the fans let her know.
I mean, I'm mad at it.
At who?
The T Swift.
Getting booed?
I mean, that, like, why? Why? Because she's fucking a tight end? Who cares?
No, that's not it.
She's taken away from the game?
No, she's just annoying.
Okay.
Here's the thing
Let
about
her
the
be
football. Here's the
annoying.
thing about the NFL right now.
She's a white blonde. They're all annoying.
Preach. But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Yeah, go for it.
We've all had that buddy
Yeah.
who's had an annoying girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
You booed her in your mind.
Oh,
You're like, who's coming over?
I have also such and such.
Kim. And you're outwardly, you're like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Inside, you're like, boo.
Yeah. This is not going to be fun.
God, I hope I get a tummy ache so I can go home early.
I mean, and people thought about that a lot about Brittany Mahomes.
Didn't care.
She did a swimsuit shoot.
Care a little more.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad,
Yeah.
Pat.
You know what, Pat? Makes me happy.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
I mean, your brother needs some work, but hey.
But they don't show Brittany Mahomes like they
Anymore?
give attention.
Anymore?
Not that much.
Oh, dude.
Not that much.
Yeah, well, with her dancing and his dumb brother.
The dumb brother was a problem.
Oh, dude, what a headache.
And the brother's girlfriend. Just some like thought trap. Thirst trap.
I mean, they're all that, you know.
Yeah, but like, hey, you're gonna make me look bad? I'm gonna need you to shut up.
Yeah.
If they're saying your name more than they're saying mine, you need to shut up.
Yeah. Because now you're taking away.
Yeah, because now you're not coming to the game.
Now you're a distraction.
Yeah, you're not coming to the games.
Now I got to worry about you dancing on the fucking sideline.
Yeah. Oh, you're definitely not on the sideline.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can. You can watch from home.
Yeah. So I'm mad at the T Swift thing. I don't know why people booed her.
I wouldn't have booed her. If I see her, I just groan. I'm like, ugh. But I'm not gonna.
I mean,
boo.
Yeah, let them do their fucking thing. Who gives a shit?
But the Super Bowl, pretty fun one to watch if you're an Eagles fan.
Yeah.
Or an anti-Chiefs fan.
Which, half America.
Half of America. I'd say more.
Are we saying 70?
I would say 60% were going for the Eagles because most of the men were going for the Eagles because they didn't like Taylor Swift.
I mean,
and they didn't like the Chiefs. The Chiefs are a dynasty
I was
team.
going for the Eagles because I can't stand the Chiefs.
That's fine. And most men, like I said, right?
Yeah.
And then there's just small percentage of women who are just like, this bitch.
Also, because we're Raider fans and they in our division. So you want to see them lose.
Yeah.
People go, oh, don't you want to see the West win? No. Fuck the Chiefs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm right there with you. The other thing with the Chiefs, man, they just didn't show up that game.
The refs didn't show up that game.
But you know what? They were sick. Maybe they had a pulled hamstring. I don't know. Best MVPs I've ever seen on a team.
Yeah.
Clutch division.
Yeah. Who are we? Yeah.
I'm just here to commentate and make fun.
Yeah. We're here to speculate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to ask the questions. Are they inappropriate? Yeah.
Yeah.
They are. And if you guys are still listening to this, you guys are too.
Yeah.
And I like that about you guys.
Welcome.
You're wild. You're a wild group.
Close the door on your way in.
But yeah, what else is good?
Let's see.
There was a little birthday party.
Oh, yes. My son turned big number 5.
And how is it having a 5-year-old? Because we talked about the glory year that is the first year. It's rougher on you guys because you don't know what he needs, lack of sleep, all the good stuff.
I mean,
year 2, terrible 2s.
Oh, you think terrible 2s is a thing?
Tell me about number 3.
Oh, it's worse.
What do we call the terrible 3s?
Oh, I called it a nightmare.
Nightmare 3s, terrorist 3s.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 4s.
Yeah. What was
transitions from the 3s?
Oh, actually, let's do an oldie.
Okay.
Coach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're starting a new season.
Yes.
Let's talk about last season. How would you describe the team did last year with the fours?
Let's see how the team did in the fours. You know, there were some rough starts. We had a rough little start off. You know, we try to build good momentum, right? And just like any good player, right? You got to buy into the process, and then you should act on the process. So you listen. You have that internal fire to do good and lay it all out on the field.
Yep.
A lot of distractions in the locker room.
Yeah, what do we have?
Oh, you know, started preschool, right?
You know what? New. How would we describe that new environment that the team isn't used to playing
I would
in?
say the new environment, which I call, you know, away games.
Oh, it's all away games. Yeah, that's 100% fair.
I believe maybe the crowd noise, the chirping of other players maybe got in his head a little bit.
Well, let's talk about that. The new environment had a lot of new players, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of them went to D1 schools.
Not all went to D1 schools. I guess I don't want to say it.
Came straight from JC.
I would say a lot of the other players' coaches
Yeah.
still at the store.
You know, I think
Looking for,
yeah, because coaching for parents, it's a 2-coach team. There's no assistant coach and head coach. 2 head coaches. It's you know, you have an offense and defense coach.
Yeah, and if people are listening and still don't understand, I'm saying the other players' coaches, at least one of them, is still out for milk.
Yeah.
Maybe had to go to a pasture.
Yeah, still trying to get the cigarettes.
Yes.
And you know what?
Do you think that's clear enough?
Fathers.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
I feel like they're missing
I feel like they may have missed it.
because, you know, some of the shit my son says.
Oh, do tell.
Oh, dude.
So give me the highlights.
You know what I hate?
Oh, go on.
I hate when he calls me bro.
Now, here's the thing. Because I was talking about another coach last night about that. And he gets bruh.
Oh.
And I'm like, and he does it when his friends are there, his son's friends. And I just wanted to ask him, like, do you just, like, I know you guys don't believe in hitting, but has that policy started to change? Because if, now Nathan has, beat that out.
Yeah.
But little man never called me that. And he may have one time. And I said, excuse me? And he's like, what? Because he didn't know.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you call me? Coco. That is what you call me.
Well, he called me bro, right? And I was like, I'm not your bro.
Yeah.
I'm one name, Daddy. That's it. That's it. There's no other.
Your mom and you call me the same name.
Yeah. And then, you know, the other thing is like he always says this, hey, yo. Like if he sees something wild. Like, you know, something interesting. Hey, yo, Daddy, look at that. I mean, oh, dude, he tried to steal some tools today.
Really?
He went to fucking the old Harbor of the Freight.
Yeah.
And I pocket checked him. And he had these little fucking needle nose pliers.
Kind of cute.
That's what the lady said.
Yep. Kind of cute.
That's adorable. I got
his first theft.
It ain't his first theft.
Really?
He's done this multiple times.
Have you caught him? Well, hang on.
Well, that's why I pocket check him.
Yeah. Has he could just come home with some?
Well, we'll get in the truck and we're driving down the road and he starts fidgeting around with some shit, right?
Yeah.
And I go, what are you fidgeting around with? And then it's like, nothing. And I go, what do you mean nothing? And then I look and it's like some random tool they got from, you know, an auto parts store mostly. Because that's all I take him to. Apparently is auto parts store. Or like, you know, Napa has the fucking Hot Wheels right at the counter.
Right.
And so he has
They know
to
what they're
fuck
doing.
around with. Yeah, they know what the fuck they're doing. I was like, dude, I'm trying to get whatever I'm getting and get the fuck out of here.
Right.
And my son's got to go through all that shit.
Yep. Not enough cars in that house, huh?
Dude, you know how many fucking Hot Wheels we have? A lot. You know how many monster truck fucking little cars we have? A lot.
I think he was asking for more yesterday.
He was asking for. He always asks for more because he wants a Spider-Man monster truck that I don't think fucking exists.
Yeah, and his. You know what? He probably had a dream
But
about
there
it.
is
and now it's real.
But there is one at Target, and this motherfucker is $179.
Well, like his daddy, he's got expensive taste.
Say that we're on the couch right now.
Yep.
You want to know how tall it is?
How tall is it?
Tell me when to stop when you think it is.
Okay. There. He's riding it.
No, you don't ride it. It's this fucking big.
All right, so those who aren't obviously watching, we're looking at
2 feet?
2 feet. Yeah,
2.5 feet?
yeah.
It's big.
He can ride that.
How big is it?
So 2.5 feet tall, and we'll say that's a good 3 feet wide.
It's a fucking big boy.
That's a Power Wheel.
Yeah. And you can't even fucking control it. You got to push it.
That's disgusting.
Dumb.
Yeah, dude, that's dumb.
Dumb. Daddy, I want it. No. I got him a Spider-Man little drone thing that goes up and down, right? It's like a little helicopter in your hand.
Yeah.
When it gets close to your hand, it's supposed to like shoot back up straight.
Yeah.
That motherfucker doesn't go straight, dude. That thing's like a heat seeker. It fucking it goes wherever the fuck it wants to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like,
Has it caught anyone in the head yet?
me.
I was hoping you could say TT or something.
It's slapped in my face, dude. It's slapped in my chest. It slammed into the door, slammed into the wall. And then by now, thank God the batteries died.
Yeah.
Because every time he has to fucking play with it, and I don't want to be,
Bombed in the face.
I don't want to be Jerusalem and get fucking bombed the whole goddamn time. And then, so I'm like, oh, it needs to be charged. Daddy keeps forgetting. How silly.
Yeah. Oh, daddy.
Dude.
All right, so now I want to get back to these other teammates that he's
Oh, yeah.
got in this
Yeah.
in this new league he's in. What's the number one thing that you're finding you and the defensive coach are trying to overcome? I think that's a nice way of putting
Cuss words.
that. Ooh, give me some of his favorites.
Shit.
How's he use it?
Properly.
Oh, that's not bad.
Fuck.
Really?
To be fair, he could have got that from anybody.
Especially in his
Because
family.
he was sitting with me when we were watching the Notre Dame and
Oh,
Ohio game.
dude, yeah. Oh, remember.
So
I remember,
that's fair.
I remember he called you a loser that game.
Oh, dude.
Dude, where'd you get that from?
Did I want to beat him? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw it.
Yeah.
I think when he said it, I was like, ooh, dude, back down.
Yeah. And then the middle finger, he learned that one.
Well, that's from a little kid. We can't name names.
This little piece of
Let's
shit.
call him Ike.
Yeah.
Ike is a little son of a bitch.
He's a little shithead.
You know, his
He's the one
yeah.
that's every day,
Yeah.
I think the teacher says at least twice,
Yep.
he pulls his pants down and underwear and dicks out. And so, because I was there picking up, my son, and I overheard the conversation.
Right.
The teacher talking to the grandma that was there to pick him up.
Yeah.
And goes, yeah, he's doing this all the time. And she goes, well, he doesn't do it at home. And she goes, well, he's learning it from somewhere. And my first thought was, I know the mom's single. And I go, I think she's having one of her dudes come over. He walks in the house. He pulls his dick out and says, hey, put your son to bed.
Oh, probably.
That's
Probably.
because and people are, oh, that's fucked up to say. If you've seen what she looks like, you'd be like, I get it.
Well, hang on. Describe it.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. White,
Okay.
short.
How short?
Let's do 5'1".
Okay.
Okay. Now we're getting good. Ready?
Okay.
Skinny,
Ooh.
no ass,
Aw.
no tits.
Okay.
Long hair,
Ooh. Okay.
some red in it, but half-ass dye.
Ooh. No.
And face,
Okay.
kind of crackish. Like,
misses-
nose is fucked up. Some teeth are missing.
Oh, so we're talking a meth mommy.
Okay, now let me tell you. Okay, now here's where it gets fun. She's picked him up in a full, like, tight suit
Tight suit.
with a puffy jacket.
Now, when you say tight suit, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Describe the suit.
Like, almost like a bodysuit, but like it can pass for like clothing.
Uh-huh.
So what kind of guys are she into?
If I had to guess.
Yes.
Man, gun to my head.
Gun to the head.
If I'm going to go off of demographics here,
Demographics.
I'm going to say low income.
Yeah.
Low income.
Yeah.
My heart can scream trailer parkish or possibly the darker variety. And that breaks my heart. And here's why.
Yeah.
We know brothers like an ass, right? Ain't nothing sadder in this world. And I'm sorry for any woman out there who has an ass built like a piece of plywood.
Not going to tell you this.
Hold on. That's kind of against his will, right? Like he doesn't want to do it.
But it's what's available.
It's what's about. And let's be honest. Ugly bitches are easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now,
Go on.
would you be shocked for me to tell you
Go for it.
how many people bat 1,000?
Mm-hmm.
You did. Because the kid is trailer trash.
Yep.
And then she dates black guys.
You know what? All right. To all my
Man.
to all the fans out
you're
there
good.
who
You're
well,
good.
I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
I'm racist. And but it's a profile. And how you kind of build that up is based on behavior. You can
The
actually
looks.
expect certain outcomes.
looks.
For example,
Mm-hmm.
if I were to describe
Hurry up.
5'2",
Okay. Jesus.
yeah, I had to get the
Long
I had to get it
fucking
in my head. I
pause.
had to get it in my head.
People are probably checking if it was
I know.
fucking paused
Hey,
or
can
dropped out.
Just listen, dude. I had to
Okay.
think of the woman in my head.
Okay, think of her.
5'2",
Okay, 5'2".
petite frame,
Mm-hmm.
Latina,
Mm-hmm.
but blessed down below.
Okay.
What are some things you can insinuate from that?
What are some of the things I can insinuate? A lot of attitude.
A lot of attitude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a little dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe stabbed a guy or two.
Yeah. But you know,
I feel like
because
she-
her feelings were hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe tried a white guy. White guy couldn't handle it
Oh, definitely.
because attitude.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm thinking of a darker variety.
Yeah. But also,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of Mexican dudes willing to put up with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we've seen, how many videos have you seen like that where the girl's fucking crazy and the guy's just like, that's my queen.
A lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah, dude.
A lot of motherfuckers.
I can't handle that.
Yeah. But you know what? Here's the cherry on the fucking cake.
Okay.
You ready?
Give it to me.
Okay. Say you're a little older, like you know how to read. So let's say first and second grade, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Say not our angel of a mom, but say you have a mom.
Okay.
Picking you up from school, right?
Wish I knew that feeling. Go on.
Okay. And it's the regular car she drives daily,
Yep.
right? It's her car. You only have one car.
That's
Do you want your mom
Okay.
to pull up to your school, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a sticker on the back that says, "If you're gonna ride my ass, then pull my hair"? Do you want your mother,
So if I may be so bold, how old am I in this scenario again?
let's say, an old enough to read? So we'll say first and second.
Probably wouldn't pay attention.
Okay, but then you get older, right?
Yeah.
Still same car because he ain't got no money.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That kind
Still
of
same
sticker.
car, and you
Yeah.
still got the sticker,
Yeah.
right?
Here's the thing.
Know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing. You already know, and you won't even need the sticker
Mhm.
because chances are,
That was a good steal.
when you have sleepovers,
Oh, dude.
right?
Yeah.
The mom's probably dressing a little inappropriately.
I mean, we've known some.
Oh my god, dude.
You know the ones.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah. One of your friends is
Jen. My God, she has aged beautifully.
Okay.
And no, hold on. No, I'm gonna say it's respectable. It's respectful.
okay, dude.
I saw a picture with her grandbabies,
Okay.
and I thought this. And I thought
he
this.
listens.
Hold on, and I thought this.
Yeah.
Still beautiful. Could be their mother.
Yeah, when he was younger, right, and he had sleepovers, one of his friends was sneaking to his mom's room and sniffing the underwear.
Whoops.
Yeah. I thought this was the bathroom.
Yeah. Oh man. Sorry.
What fucking dogs, dude?
Well, here's the thing.
Shithead.
My proudest moment with said of individual's mother. And I love him to death, and you know who you are.
Yeah.
And no, I love you, and I talk about this
listens.
with respect.
He
I say this
listens.
respectfully.
Yeah, and I miss him.
When she come over she come home.
Yeah, yeah.
She didn't come over.
Yeah,
obviously.
I was gonna say, what?
I had to correct that.
Yeah.
When she came home, we're working on a car or something.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Hello, miss," and say the last name, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "What's going on, Miss Jen?"
Yeah.
And so when she walks up, she's like, "Hey, boys," and she's sad at me. She's like, "Hey, Joey,"
Yeah. Gave the little.
and I'm just like, "Oh, dude."
Yeah.
I felt like Squints from Sandlot, dude.
Yeah.
Just like Wendy Peppercorn, dude.
Yeah.
Oiling. And respectfully,
Yeah.
she's a saint. And once again, she was always appropriate, class act.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what?
Raised a little shithead though. Yeah.
A little bit. But time slowed down a little bit when
Yeah.
she walked by.
Yeah.
Day was a little brighter.
Yeah.
Chirped a little
You
happier.
felt the Earth's rotation.
I did.
Yeah.
Dude, I heard that song from Top Gun, "Take My Breath Away."
Dun, 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 dun.
Also, side note, one of my first sex scenes I've ever seen in a movie.
Was Top Gun?
Yeah.
No shot.
Yeah. The little love scene in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was yours?
First sex scene I saw? It had to be a James Bond.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, it had to be a James Bond. Probably Dr. No.
Pretty good.
Or, oh, dude. You know what made me, like, where I felt like I was like, man, I'm a man.
Huh.
Octopussy. Octopussy. Right? That's
Yeah.
a James Bond movie, not a porno.
But you know what?
Roger Moore?
The names of these movies, Pussy Galore.
I mean, is it? Probably.
I mean, it looked glorious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Class act.
Yeah. Money Penny?
Oh, dude, Moneypenny was a lovely lady.
Yeah, like that's like she's seasoned, right?
Yeah.
She's seasoned.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, you know what? Money Penny fucks.
I bet she
Money Penny fucks, dude.
knew how to keep James on a tight leash.
Oh, dude, he listened to her.
Oh, what Moneypenny said?
It was like
Happened.
okay, now for James Bond, right? Because he
Yeah.
wanted to fuck Money
Oh,
Penny.
absolutely.
But Money Penny had that aura.
Yep.
And was like, James, you couldn't handle this. You couldn't handle this.
Classy lady.
Yeah, this lioness.
And here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I knew she could handle James.
Oh, James fucks.
Oh, dude, James fucks, and she would have broken him like a mighty stallion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. For the queen, he would say.
Oh, dude, no. She would say that. And then I feel like she was the kind of class act that when he got up, she said, "Hey, go bring me some water," and smack him on the cheeks, you know?
Yeah. And then drape me in our country's flag.
I mean, if she was
God
better
bless
with it,
Moneypenny.
dude, Moneypenny was all class. Right there with Q.
Q.
What
I love
an
Q.
absolute unit.
So I would say Dr. No, or it had to be a James Bond movie. And then I would, what's another sexy movie that I saw as a kid?
Oh, we're talking that.
There's some good movies out
Now,
there.
one that gave me a tent. Man. Let me think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
Paint Your Wagon.
Okay.
Remember the horror scenes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't show anything, but you knew.
Most of these sections you didn't see much.
Yeah, but
you
he was
know?
like, I give you the boy, bring back the man.
Exactly. I mean, you know what was happening.
You know they was fucking.
I think, oh, man, okay. I'm not proud of this scene.
Okay. I'll judge. We'll see.
Outlaw Josie Wells.
Good movie.
Yeah, good movie.
Good movie.
Girls were about to get forcefully taken.
But yeah,
And
tits out.
Dude,
Tit
pretty
was out.
pretty.
I mean,
rough.
that old one wasn't gonna get it. That old one was safe.
They told her, hey, if you need to get your rocks off, go after the old one. Quote me from that movie.
Yeah.
So old woman was safe for a minute.
Oh, for a minute.
But that wasn't gonna last.
Yeah, there's still an axe wound there.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
options really.
Yeah. In that time.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, we're
That's a
not
Clint-
saying it was right,
Yeah.
but also
Clint Eastwood movie.
Clint Eastwood movie.
Outlaw Josie. What great movie.
Great
that was.
movie.
Excited about that movie. I like Pale Rider.
dude, now you're talking.
Pale Rider was good. You know what movie? You know what movie's on fucking it's either on Netflix or Prime right now.
What?
Young Guns.
Oh,
With Emilio Estevez as Billy the Kid.
Oh, I thought it was, yeah. I kept thinking Jesse
No,
James.
Billy the Kid. I'll make it famous.
Because then he'd whistle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dude, what a great movie.
Yeah.
My
No,
God.
I love a good Western.
My God.
Yeah, when we talk about movies, dude, there's some good heaters coming out this year.
You know what movie I've been wanting to watch again?
What?
Someone with Chris Pratt, War.
The Tomorrow War.
Tomorrow War.
Great
I want to
movie.
watch it again.
Great. I'll put it on right now. Dude, that
Great
one
movie.
gets me a little emotional a little bit. Honestly, maybe because of everything that's been happening lately, but getting hit with a lot of the emotional feels. I sent you that one video for for all you true Americans out there, this should honestly be on the American test to be a citizen.
Okay.
Fievel Goes West.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so if you guys have seen it, at the end of the scene, the old dog, the sheriff, he's walking off into the sunset, and he gives this great speech to Fievel, and kind of a great way to say, every man dies, but one man's sunset is another man's dawn. But that was that actor's last movie, and he was literally handing it off to the new generation.
Nice.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it.
Fievel Goes West.
And then I remember I've been doing this for a while where have you heard the thing where it's like how women want to go out when they pass away? Oh, I want to be surrounded by loved ones, or I want to go peacefully in my sleep. But then guys, that's not how they want to go out. They want to go out, last stand, blazing glory. And so I'll ask you this question: if you had to pick a way to go out, any scenario, it could be super fantasy, it could be realistic, however it could be. How would you want to go out?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
My first thought,
Yep.
as soon as you said it, was like Matthew McConaughey in The Ring of Fire,
I'm with you.
where he comes at him with a fucking, was it axe or a sword,
No, axe. Big ass axe.
against the fucking dragon.
Yeah. Gets got.
Gets got.
What a way to go
But
out.
that was the first thought that entered my head.
Okay. No, I'm with you
that
on
was
that.
cool.
I think one of my ways to go out is it's some kind of last stand. Oh, okay. Here's the thought, and you kind of see it with Lord of the Rings, Helm's Deep scene. The castle is fallen. Doors are being banged down, and they say, "Send the women and children through the tunnels. We'll hold them off as long as we can." Dude, what better way, knowing that you will not make it, but your sacrifice will allow your loved ones to move?
I've been watching a lot of the show Vikings,
Okay, give it to me.
and which is really interesting, like their religion.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things is there's this. Don't ask me what season or episode, but there was one where an old guy wanted to go with the main character Ragnar
Okay.
to England to start pillaging. And his thing was, he goes, "Old, you're too old. You're an old man." He kind of laugh at him.
Yeah.
You're too old. And he's telling this to the leader Ragnar.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Listen, all my friends died in battle when he was young. He's the only one that made it." And he goes, "Just give me that." And he goes, "I want that. Just give me mine.
Yeah.
I want to die in battle to meet with Odin."
Yeah. Well, and that's the only way you can meet him.
And he's all like, "Come with us." And they have their first battle, and they smacked fucking some English boys around, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And everyone's like, "Fuck yeah, we fuck
Yeah.
for fucking Odin, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck Loki. This for Thor, right?"
Yeah.
And he's sitting there, and he goes, "I'm still alive."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Your time will come."
Yeah.
And then, as he's the second battle, he's like, "Odin, come see me." And he's still fucking giving it his all, right? And he fucking gets, and he's just happy, peaceful that,
Yeah.
he died in battle.
Did that make you think of Fury Road? Witness me.
Well, so it's interesting, right?
Yeah.
And I know I've talked to you about this. So,
Okay, sure have.
the Vikings, they had many gods. They had like, I don't know, fucking like, I think like 12 to be honest with you.
Okay.
They have like 12 gods. But the
Sure
main
do.
ones are Odin,
Freya,
Loki, Thor,
yeah,
all this and that. Well, then they raided, it's an older show, so I'm not spoiling anything.
yeah,
But they raided a mission basically.
a monastery, yes.
And, they get in there and they see all this gold shit, like the chalices, the crucifixes, all that shit.
Okay.
And they go, "There's no guards around here. Maybe there's a spell on these artifacts." And he looks at the crucifix and he goes, and they start laughing. He goes, "What's so funny?" And he points to the crucifix and he goes, "They worship a dead god."
Yeah.
Like, what? So it's just kind of like the banter.
Well, you know what that reminds me of is Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, great. Which one?
The first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, Arnold?
Absolutely. Here's the
Okay.
thing. I didn't mind the remake.
I like the remake.
I wasn't mad at it.
I fuck with Arnold.
It's Arnold.
It's
you know?
Arnold.
But I like it when him and the wizard are kind of having like a god off. Like, well, my god is more mighty than your god, and the kind of that kind of shit talking, and 100%. And I think that's something. Oh man, I'm not very good because once again I'm a Catholic, not a good one, obviously, because I talked about friend's mom, but just
I mean, at that case, you're just admiring God's work.
the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away.
Yep.
But I don't really like how passive or how nice we have to be, how passive we have to be.
Well, then be a Baptist. They ain't very nice.
No, I don't want to be. I don't want to be a dick.
Or be
But
LDS.
like if you're, for example, go to a Muslim and talk shit about their faith, bro. It's gonna be hands. But if you talk shit about mine, turn the other cheek.
Someone's got to be right. Some religion has to be right.
One's got to be.
Well, here's my thing, right? And this has always bugged me since I was a kid. I would think that Judaism
Okay. Ooh, man, we're getting some good topics today.
is the right religion.
Wait, say that again.
I think Judaism
Okay, interesting.
is they have more basis to be the true religion. Why, you ask?
Yeah, literally my question.
Because Jesus was a Jew.
But he taught against that religion.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Because you know what he did? He was like, and I'm not saying he taught against it. Let me correct that statement. He was like, you know what? On some things you guys are on the money. Some things, no.
Yeah, so I like some pork. He goes, I'm not a fan of the sideburns either.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it was.
Oh, dude. Hey, boys, let your hair down.
Yeah.
Hey, my dad, not that serious about it.
Yeah, just the sideburns. He goes, how silly we look.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm going to
And we're only going to curl these?
Yeah, he goes, I'm going to lay this mop out.
No.
Flick the hair back.
So I think
I don't know.
There's something, but you know what? He's also this week, because our uncle, he's kind of coming to terms with lost a tough year for him. Lost his brother, and lost his mom within a year, and here we are. We just lost our grandma and our dad, and for him that's got to hurt more. I would be devastated if I lost you. Say that right now, right?
Same.
But he asked, what does it mean when people say it's all part of God's plan or God's will?
I don't believe that.
I really don't, but you know why? Because I believe in free will, and free will means he's not controlling. And I think a lot of people think of it like, oh man, you remember that movie Jason and the Argonauts or Clash of the Titans, where gods are literally playing chess with humans and monsters and different scenarios. I don't think there's anything like that. I think it's you have the opportunity for some things, and some things are out of your hands because someone else had the opportunity to make a better choice and they didn't. For example, whether it be like a drunk driver getting behind the wheel.
Well, here's my thing about the whole, it's God's plan, it's God's will for us, and yada yada. Okay, what's your argument with stillborns? What's your argument with
Well, I mean, there's something could be made with stillborn. Once again, I'm not saying that, but an argument could be made.
Well, then Hitler should have been stillborn.
Well, hold on. What if the stillborn was never going to make it, and he'd only live for 2 days?
I mean,
Would it be?
it's
more
rougher
time?
as a stillborn, or no, rougher if it's 2 days.
I think it'd be rougher. So maybe spared you that. But here's the thing. But then
that's all hindsight.
But here's the thing. You don't know. I don't know. But also, I think shit just happens.
Yeah,
Like people said, well, then why would God allow Hitler? I was like, fair point. But
that's free will, though.
But here's the other thing. God also allowed a bunch of countries to come together to teach them what for.
Yeah.
And I think, and that can be said with medicine. So we know some doctors.
Yeah.
As friends, they're close friends. I think God has put it out there so that way they can cure those diseases that could never have been curable a long time ago.
Yeah.
You know, like there's been some crazy miracles that the doctors performed. Like I saw one where the dude both W amputated, but then he was an artist, and
Better learn to paint with your feet.
well, here's the thing. A woman died. Not sure how I feel. Actually, I'd be okay with that. They gave him 2 women's arms from the elbow down,
Yeah.
and so like
Imagine jerking off after.
softest hands. Softest hands. Oh, dude. First of all, my girl better count her days.
That would be cheating.
That
Is that
dude.
cheating?
God works in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like not mad about it.
Yeah.
So but that's one thing. Just some of the thoughts, you know, that in the conversations that we've had this week, and I know plenty of people. They're very religious, and I would never. And here's the other thing: I would never dissuade someone's religion because 1, I don't know.
Yeah.
2, you know, whatever works for you to be a good person, rock it, dude.
Yeah.
And the last one is I just don't care. I don't care what anyone else is doing.
Yeah. If you want to pray to, I don't know.
You want to pray to a frog? Go do it.
You know, it would be because remember when we went to Egypt and we were
Yep.
talking to Hasman,
Okay. Yeah.
our tour guide,
Yeah.
and I asked him because he was talking about the gods, the
Yes.
Egyptian gods.
Love it. I love it.
You know, Amun Ra, or what's
Horus.
the bird? Horus,
Anubis.
Anubis.
Yeah.
Right. I go, does anyone still practice that religion, that faith? And he goes, no, it's all Muslim now.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just would like to meet one that still believes in the gods, like in Vikings, right?
I was thinking young Sherlock Holmes.
They believe in sacrifices. So
kinda rough.
but
Go on.
so every 9 years they go to the temple,
Mm-hmm.
this big temple,
Okay.
and they sacrifice in pairs of 8. So it'd be 8 chickens, 8 goats,
Well, that's fine.
8 whatever,
Okay.
and then 8 people.
Well,
And it's a great honor in the show.
I'm sure.
I'm not saying I agree with it, but it's just interesting, that whole thing. And I was like, you had me until you said sacrifices, because then they sacrifice and they put the blood on yourself.
Yep.
You know, kind of messy, right?
Well, that's the same thing with like Aztecs. You know, you're well, and here's the thing: they sacrifice the losers.
Yeah,
You
this
know.
is homeless.
Yeah. Ooh. Go on.
Yeah, see,
You might be on something there. What do you got?
yeah. But see where I'm getting at? It's like you had me.
Yeah.
Because, like, someone goes, well, what is Valhalla? And I go, I'll tell you what Valhalla is.
Yeah.
Right? Obviously, it's a great hall. But in their belief, in this big-ass courtyard, dude,
Okay.
humongo courtyard, right?
With you.
They fight all day. Slaying each other out, right?
Sounds like a good time.
And when the sun goes down,
Mm-hmm.
they all come back to life. They go into the great halls with the other gods. They feast, they drink, they fuck, right? They laugh, they cheer, blah, 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 blah. And then the next day, they do it all over again.
Follow-up question.
Mhm.
A bunch of dudes.
Hmm?
A bunch of dudes there, right?
No. Women fought a lot, too, for the Vikings.
Okay, because here's my follow-up question.
That believed in the same faith.
Who they fucking?
Bitches, dude.
Well, that's why I was double checking because, like,
Bitches.
don't get me wrong. And here's the thing: don't get me wrong, boys.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm willing to do it for the boys.
Okay.
You know, if one of my boys is like,
Then you would have been a
Dude.
fan of Loki because
my girl just ain't doing what she's doing. Say less, bring it here, bud.
yeah.
But I was kind of curious. Are they fuck? Well, my real thought was like, is that what the Valkyries were for? Because I knew they were supposed to be there to collect the soul, right, of the fallen soul. But are they also
I mean,
bed maidens? No, am I getting a little
well, that's
saucy
like
poo with the
okay,
wings?
that's like the Greek, gods. So
Yeah.
Zeus would come down and fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So you could have just gone to a new town because news didn't spread like it did now, and been like, "Hey, I'm Zeus." Surprise!
Oh, you have to prove it. You have
And
to prove
fuck.
it. You have to prove it. You know
Oh,
what you got to do? You got to do
Click some rocks together, make a little spark.
No, you got to like. This is gonna sound really bad. Got to show up in a room
You just
while she's sleeping, and you're not jumping on her, even though he did do that.
yeah,
Which probably didn't help the story.
yeah,
Or did. And then, what are you doing here?
yeah.
I'm Zeus, and I've come to bless you.
Yeah, the original Night Stalker.
And then she's just like, be gentle.
Yeah,
And 1, not her first time.
yeah,
2, wasn't gentle.
yeah. I mean, you kind of think about it, it's the same thing that happened to Mary.
Well,
An angel came down and said, "You knocked up."
he said, yeah. They said you're with child.
Yeah,
Didn't show up in a room and be like, I'm here to bless you.
I mean, they probably left that
and she was
out.
like, oh, are you just going to just flick your fingers and I'm going to be pregnant? No, we're going to do this old school.
Yeah, what you're used to.
Yeah.
Virgin Mother.
But I'm a virgin. I've seen what you have done.
Mm-hmm.
Like your work.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite jokes, and
He probably thought he was at Mary Magdalene's.
he had like $5 ready to go.
Yeah, the wrong one.
Here's the thing. I'm such a bad Catholic that I'll make fun of anything. But my favorite story is Mary comes home from the market,
Yeah.
and Joseph's like, honey, I appreciate all the hard work you've done.
Mm-hmm.
I made you a pie.
Mm.
And she was like, well, how did you do that? Well, honey, I made the dough, put the fruit in there,
Bitch,
made a pie.
Skills. Bitch, I got skills.
and then she's well, that's interesting because we don't have an onion or an oven. And he was like, yeah, you see what I mean, Mary?
yeah.
You see what I mean? You see where your story has some flaws?
Yeah.
And it's all fun and games for me.
Yeah.
All fun and games.
Yeah. So I could poke at her too.
Oh, everyone's catching smoke.
Yeah.
But I think we should call it right here.
How far are we in?
Oh, bro, we are over an hour in this thing.
Damn, really?
Dude, time flies. We need to do more of these things.
I know.
But I know you got a lot on your plate, and you're checking out a bunch of houses, which is fun, but I bet exhausting for you.
You know what I hate? You know how you know me, right?
Yeah, I know you very well.
I don't do clothes shopping. Hate going to stores doing clothes shopping.
Right.
House shopping, I hate it more than clothes shopping.
Let me put it this way: your wife has been looking for like a duplex for us to get, right?
Yeah.
Now here's the thing.
That'd be dope.
That'd be the most dope thing ever.
Dope.
I told her, she was telling us about, she was texting us in the group chat, and I was just like, yeah, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
And here's where it hurt my feelings a little bit.
Hmm.
She was like, well, you didn't say go for it. I was like, no, that's literally what I said. Pull the trigger.
Bitch,
and
don't
you're like,
listen.
he said that.
Yeah, she don't listen.
Dude.
Don't listen. But then it's also like started out a new branch. Pretty
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
Let's see what else has been going on. Oh, edit that. Little Man's 5.
Yep.
And then
Just doing the recap, huh?
I'm just thinking if we left anything out. Grandma, love you.
You know what? I think there's going to be a lot of things we leave out because honestly, I don't want to make this a multi-hour long
Oh yeah, we ain't
podcast.
Gonna,
I don't want to lose anyone's
it.
attention. This is just for the boys and girls to enjoy.
Yeah.
This is something for them to, they're having a Monday drive. Hey, hope you get a couple of laughs.
We vibing.
Hope you're not listening to this with your kids because we put it out there.
Yeah. They might get sacrificed.
It might get
What?
might get sacrificed.
What?
You're gonna, you know what? Maybe they're gonna be a little more mindful when the new players that start with their and their new teams,
Yes.
for school.
So I got a question.
Yeah.
If you weren't a Catholic,
Yeah.
what religion would interest you?
Man, if I had to choose one,
Mm-hmm.
like any other religions all time,
Mm-hmm.
well, your boy liked to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go Greek gods.
Greek gods.
Yeah, let's go Greek gods. But I also like the Egyptian ones too.
But they did a lot of sacrifices too.
Yeah, but they didn't sacrifice people.
What did they sacrifice?
Crops and livestock.
Yeah, they lose me when it says human sacrifice.
Yeah, it's kind of rough.
That kind of loses
But you know
me.
what I kind of like though, and this is what I like with the Egyptian one a little bit, is they would weigh your soul. I think that's where they first started judging you.
They weigh your soul.
Yeah, they weigh your heart against a feather on the scales, right? And if your heart was too heavy, it means you did too
How
much
many
bad.
motherfuckers?
Well, it's not an actual feather, but it's also it's to represent how good you were.
Okay,
as a
then what
person.
is it?
It's to represent how good you were as a person.
What's the? You said
It's weighing your sins. It's weighing
okay,
your
but
sins.
you said against a feather.
Yeah,
It's a real feather.
it's a god feather.
What's a god feather? How much?
The feather that weighs your soul.
How many pounds is that?
Well, it's a metaphor. God damn it, dude! It's a metaphor because if you ever heard the saying "light as a feather"?
Yeah.
There you go. Because it was your soul was weighed as equal lighter than a feather. It's the same weight. But if you're a bad person, it weighed down.
So what's the weight that you're going against?
Your deeds. Were you a good person or were you a piece
No.
of shit?
What's your heart getting weighed against?
It's a feather.
But how heavy is this fucking feather?
It's lighter than your sins. Yeah. There's no weight to it.
So your heart is automatically going to be heavier.
No, it's not. How about we replace heart with soul? Would that be easier for you?
Then the scale wouldn't move at all.
That's not true. You know why I don't think that's true? I think Dr. Jordan Peterson kind of said it best is you create your own hell. Like when you're
Every day, brother.
Here's the thing, like when you're
Every day.
when you're constantly making bad choices
Yeah.
and not doing what you need to do,
Uh-huh.
your life is miserable.
I feel like I'm battle with myself mostly.
Huh?
Battle with myself mostly. Just like anybody else.
But you're obviously not in a hell where you're married, but
Yeah.
you're not in a hell where like you're hating life or anything like that. You know why? Because when you see your son, even though he maybe be a little turd, you're happy.
Oh yeah, he's great.
When you see your wife, and even though maybe you guys had a argument before you went to work,
Yeah, choke her out.
the thoughts are there,
Yeah.
but you didn't do it.
Right.
But the thing is, like you're happy around that. That's some could say that's heaven right there.
You know, it would be heaven if my fucking pinched nerve in my hip went away.
Well, maybe if you stretched and worked out a bit,
Dude,
huh?
I'm stretching like I'm like a,
Yeah, but you're doing it now.
like a pretzel.
Yeah, but you know what you might need? Might need to start doing some leg workouts, dude. Nothing heavy, but just to get the
Man, it is just
shit going. Because
right there.
I've
been taking muscle relaxers, some
Attaboy.
heavy doses of painkiller pills.
hey man, if I had some medication to help take away your pain,
You do. I already have been taking it.
well then I don't have it anymore.
Yeah. Take that motherfucker like a Pez.
Hey, dude, whatever helps. That's what I'm here for, and you know that. All right, but let's wrap it up. Thank you guys for listening to this episode of the podcast. If you enjoyed it, give us a like, give us a follow on Instagram, Rumble, YouTube at the Knockaround Boys.
Set up your notifications.
Hit that bell, man. When you guys want to know, we're gonna keep pushing these out, so you guys gotta know when they come in.
Yeah.
And of course, if you have any comments, questions, send them in. We will respond. We'll respond live on podcast.
Yeah.
Send it to the email. Danny, tell them where they can do that.
It's the knockaroundboys@gmail.com.
Oh, man. Guys, it's always a good time to talk with you. I love you.
Love you too.
All right.
Peace.